I'd like to call to order the June 7th, 2016 regular meeting of the Bowling Green Board of Commissioners. I invite you to stand if you wish. We've invited District Representative for U.S. Representative Brett Guthrie. Mark Lord is here tonight to offer our invocation.
Thank you. Let's turn to the Lord in prayer. Lord, we thank you and praise you for every good gift that comes from above, Lord, and we give you honor and glory for that. Lord, we thank you for the community that we have to enjoy. Lord, we pray that as we embark upon the leadership of this community, Lord, that you would give us wisdom and guidance as your word promises that it will. Lord, we just ask that in all we do, that we would honor you and you would grant us your mercy. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Could you join me in the pledge? I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please call the roll.
Commissioner Denning.
Here.
Commissioner Hill.
Here.
Commissioner Perigin is absent. Commissioner Williams.
Here.
Mayor Wilkerson.
Here. We have awards and recognitions tonight. I'd like to invite Operation Pride, if you'd like to continue. One more coming? Okay. We'll go ahead with Dr. Gordon has an award for us. Would you like to go next? Thank you so much for coming tonight, Dr. Victoria Gordon from WKU.
Could we ask that Kevin come over and stand for a photo opportunity while I say a couple of words?
You're summoned, Kevin.
Okay.
Honorable Mayor and Commissioners, my name is Victoria Gordon, and I'm here tonight representing the Metro Louisville chapter of the American Society for Public Administration. And with me are several members of the chapter who I'd like to at least have done wave or something, along with persons in the community who wrote letters of nomination for this award, and also the president of Western Kentucky University, Dr. Gary Ransdell, who's here in support of this nomination and award presentation. So thank you for allowing me to speak for just a minute. Each year during Public Service Recognition Week, an outstanding public servant is recognized for outstanding work and service in the public sector. The criteria for the award are, first, that the recipient must consistently demonstrate ethical behavior in public service. Second, the recipient must demonstrate innovation in the development and implementation of programs within the organization he serves, the City of Bowling Green. Third, the recipient must demonstrate leadership and a personal commitment to standards of excellence, including the highest ethical standards. Fourth, the recipient must demonstrate operational excellence and an improvement to work productivity, efficiency, effectiveness, and quality. The Distinguished Public Service Practitioner Award recognizes sustained outstanding achievement in and contributions to public service through applied practice in the field, and in this case, city management, which is dear to my heart. On behalf of the local chapter of the American Society for Public Administration, it's my honor today to present the 2016 Distinguished Public Service Practitioner Award to City Manager Kevin DeFebo, who's already in possession of it. We're so efficient around here.
Put this in the trophy room. It's nice not to have to be dead to get this award, so I just want to start by saying that. I want to thank the American Society of Public Administrators, Victoria Gordon, my mentor, my deep friend Michelle Tolbert, Scott Hutchinson, and Dr. Ransdell for honoring me today. Since early childhood, I've essentially done two things. For 4 years, I was a steel worker. And for 37 years, after being a steel worker, I worked in public administration. During that time, I got the chance to work in 7 different organizations. and 5 positions which allowed me to have a trust of an elected board, which means a lot to me. What was interesting, it was in 4 different states. So I got to learn all about different cultures and mores. All also have been in local government, either regional government, county government, city government. I think there's a great debate today whether or not government has value. I know the local government does. That any government that's close to the people is the best government. And what we do here is important. So I'm proud to have worked 38 years close to the people. During my 38 years, to use a Kentucky term, I reckon I worked for over 120 different elected people. I counted them up last night. I'm often asked, isn't what you do hard? And I said, it is not as hard as being an elected official. One of the reasons I'm here today is I haven't forgot that lesson that I learned 38 years ago. The elected part of this team is the harder part. People ask me often why I became a city manager. I'm almost done. And my answer was, it's better than being a steel worker. Second is, it's not boring. Third, unlike my father, public administration gave me a choice of what I wanted to do with my life. And finally, and most importantly, we do important work here. So I'm proud to be part of that. Finally, I'd like to thank my family, especially my wife, who made countless sacrifices to allow me to be here today. If I've had any success, 50% of that goes to Bart. Thank you.
Quite an award, Mr. Febo, and well-deserved. It's been you've been here 10 years, is that right?
10 years, yeah, a little over 10.
And look what we've done in those 10 years' time. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thank you, Ms. Gordon. If you guys want to slip out, you're welcome to. And I believe, Ms. Angie, are you ready with Operation Pride Awards? Come on down.
It is a pleasure and an honor to go after that award. Congratulations. Operation Pride, as you all know, has been in Bowling Green, Warren County for 23 years. We promote projects that enhance and maintain our community's appearance, and we're very thankful for the city of Bowling Green and Warren County for actually establishing Operation Pride those years ago. We take beautification and enhancement very seriously in our community, and we feel like it's a critical element of people's impression and first impression of our community. So one of the ways that we love to recognize the things that our business people and our residential community owners is when they do improvements to their property, we like to recognize that, because I think everybody agrees that that is just a wonderful thing to do, recognize people who've done that. Our first award is this month for June is 613 Hampton Drive. Now, one of the things, and Sue Kitchens is the owner, and if you would like to come up, I wanted to say a couple of things. If you look up here on the screen, that bed is, for those of you who are from here, there was a street back there. It was one way. What was it called? Was there a name for it? It runs parallel to Hampton and goes behind Hampton, between that and Fairview Cemetery, and it used to be open to traffic. It is no longer open. It's really for bikers and hikers coming back and forth. So really, the people who live on Hampton, it's kind of their back door. What Sue did was she recognized that that's a wonderful way to beautify her property. So she spent a significant amount of her own time and resources to add some real beauty to that. And for that, we are recognizing 613 Hampton Drive for our Residential Pride Award for June. Thank you so much.
Miss Angie, you need to tell her who got the award.
I'm sorry, Sue Kitchens. Did I
Sue
not?
Kitchens.
Sue Kitchens.
Thank you.
Sue Kitchens.
Appreciate that.
Our second award is our commercial award, and this month the June award goes to Wendy's of Bowling Green. And if Bain could come up for a second. Wendy's of Bowling Green, as you know, has been a significant part of our community, and I know that Bain has been a significant part of that. So we've always appreciated the investment you've made in our community. But the exciting thing is they have really transformed two of their locations. And these are a couple of examples of those before and afters. Oops, back up you go. Do you want to add anything to that?
No, we appreciate the recognition and appreciate the opportunity, working with the city to allow us to make the improvements that we made to the sites here
Very
for our
nice.
customers and guests and residents of the area, so thank you.
Thank you.
So much. Thank you, Wendy's of Bowling Green, not only for making it look nice, but for your investment in the community. And thank you, Ms. Kitchens, for making your neighborhood such a wonderful place to be. All right, any other awards or recognitions? I do have one wanted to bring to the commission's attention. We were given an award from the Mid-South Athletic Conference for their 2015-16 corporate partner for participating. The Mid-South Conference is, I think, 29 schools in the NAIA athletic league, not league, I think what you call that. Anyway, they recognize our efforts in making them look good for their division, yes, for their annual tournaments. All right, Mr. DeFebo, you have something to add to the agenda tonight?
Yes, Mayor, thank you very much. With your courtesy, I'd like to add a late file to the agenda. Ask Katie to read that now, if appropriate.
We've got municipal order number 2016-106.
So move.
Second.
Hill, second by Williams. Is there any discussion about adding it to the agenda? I forgot, you're not going to read it, are you? Just going to
Not
add
yet.
it too? All right, please call the roll.
Denning.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Wilkerson.
Yes.
Okay.
And we'll just put it on the first of the agenda then. All right, the first thing we have is approval of minutes for the regular meeting on May 17th, 2016.
So move.
Second.
Motion by Hill, second by Denning. Is there any discussion? Please call the roll.
Denning.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Wilkerson.
Yes. We have an opportunity for members of the public that would like to bring an item to the city's attention. We offer that to them. If as long as it's not on tonight's agenda, we'd offer that opportunity now. You have someone coming tonight? All right. Then the first item that we'll take up is the late file, Municipal Order 2016-106.
Municipal order approving the probationary appointment of Gregory D. Meredith to the position of Public Works Director in the Public Works Department.
So moved.
By Denning, second by Hill. Mr. DeFebo.
Approximately 5 months ago, Jeff Lashley left city service in creating a vacancy that I've been filling on an interim basis. I used that period to discern what I thought and we thought we needed for the department to take in the future. And it's my pleasure this evening to recommend for your appointment to Public Works Director Greg Meredith. A little background may be helpful for the commission in this deliberation. on this recommendation. Greg hails from a place called Litchfield, Kentucky, and spent most of his younger life there and graduated from Grayson County High School. He started UK in the civil engineering program, but must have had a great discernment because he decided to go to the Marine Corps and spent 4 years of service to our country as a sniper supporting infantry. After the 4 years, he returned back to UK to complete his BS in civil engineering and received the coveted Kentucky Transportation Cabinet Scholarship. Since graduation, Greg has spent more than 25 years of his adult professional work life working for the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet, of 13 of which were as chief district engineer in District 3. He has been responsible for more than 2,500 miles of roadway and over 300 workers. To supplement this private experience, Greg has 2 years of private engineering experience. He is also a professional engineer. Greg is a National Guardsman serving as a company commander here at the local Bowling Green Transportation Unit. Greg is married to Melinda. They have 3 children. I believe one of the children is here tonight. He lives in Crosswinds and attends the Fairview Memorial Missionary Baptist Church. I believe Greg has the motivation, the skill, and the vision necessary to lead the department and to help our city meet its transportation responsibilities created by the future. I give you Greg Meredith.
Mr. Meredith, we'd invite you to make any comments.
Well, not many, but just a thank you to the commission, to Mr. DeFabo. I'm so excited about the challenges and the opportunities coming up with the folks that I'm going to be able to work with, many of whom I've worked with before in my previous capacity. I'm excited about the future of Bowling Green. I'm excited to be a part of that. And so I thank you, and a little bit different than Kevin, maybe about the same. My 50% from my wife is probably the best 50%. So thanks, Melinda and Austin. I love you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We're excited that you're becoming a part of this team. I had an opportunity to work with you in my capacity here on the commission for several years, and we've really enjoyed the relationship that we've had. Somebody takes my calls, I'm always excited to talk to them. So anything from anyone else? Yes, sir, Mr. Denning.
Mayor, as you know, I always have something to say, and this evening is no different. But I want to commend the city manager. He always goes and gets the best for what he's looking for. And this afternoon, hiring Greg is no different. I've known him for some time. I think he's a class act, and I think we are fortunate that we were able to get him. And I see great things for our engineering department as well as all of our departments, because it's very important that we have key people who understand what the goals of our city are and work with those. We made a great choice.
Last thing to do is to vote on it, so please call the roll.
Denning.
Do I have to vote?
Yes.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Wilkerson.
Yes. Thank you so much, and please feel free to slip out if you're going to go celebrate. We're happy for you. Thanks.
Greg is joining us tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock.
Yes, sir. You gotta get a good night's sleep. We're going to put you to work. That's right. All right, second reading of ordinance BG 2016-17.
Ordinance rezoning real estate. Ordinance rezoning tracts of land containing 80.69 acres from AG Agriculture and OPC Office Professional Commercial with a general development plan to PUD Planned Unit Development with a general development plan located on Lovers Lane, presently owned by Green Hills Development Partners, LLC.
So move.
Second.
Motion by Hill, second by Williams. This is a second reading. Just a reminder that Planning and Zoning voted unanimously to pass that. Are there any other discussion? Please call the roll.
Denning.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Wilkerson.
Yes. Municipal Order 2016-89.
Municipal order approving the promotions of Craig A. White to the position of Company Commander EMT and D. Scott Sheehan to the position of Fire Apparatus Operator EMT in the Fire Department.
So move.
Second.
Motion by Hill, second by Denning. Mr. Febo.
Thank you, Mayor. One of the roles of any new chief, whether it be police, fire, or any senior manager, is to put their own team on the field. Jason's here tonight to continue that process. Jason?
Mayor and Commissioners, I'm honored to be here this evening presenting my recommendation. Promotion for two positions, Company Commander and Fire Apparatus Operator. These promotional opportunities, as you're probably aware of, were created by the recent retirement of Todd Napier and the subsequent promotion of Jason Souders to Deputy Chief. Promotional testing for both of these positions took place in the fall of last year, and I'm pleased to say that both members being presented here this evening for promotion finished top on the promotional eligibility list for their respective positions. For the Company Commander position, 12 members met eligibility requirements and completed the promotional testing process, which included a written exam and various assessment center exercises. Based on the results of the promotional testing and his performance throughout his career, I'm here to recommend Craig White for promotion to Company Commander. Prior to joining the Bowling Green Fire Department, Craig earned a bachelor's degree in marketing from Western Kentucky University and also served 4 years with the U.S. Air Force, where he also completed the U.S. Air Force Officer Training School. Craig was hired by the city in 2006 and has been a very active and very productive member of the organization throughout the past 9.5 years. He has served on various committees, including the Employee Committee, the Safety Committee, Hiring Committee, and the Uniform Committee. Most notably, Craig has served on the Safety Committee for over 7 years now and has been on the Department's Honor Guard for 9 years. Craig has completed courses and earned numerous certifications as a Firefighter 1, Firefighter 2. He is an emergency medical technician, also a hazmat technician. He is certified fire inspector, state fire instructor, and also has completed certification as a fire officer. He has been instrumental in the department's technical rescue program and has received certification in both in ropes, confined space, and also structural collapse. He has been active in taking supervisor courses through Western Kentucky University and has recently completed his master's degree in safety, security, and emergency management with a concentration in fire and EMS services. Joining Craig this evening are his wife Laura, his children Briley and Avery, and his parents Louis and Gloria.
Congratulations.
For the fire apparatus operator position, 17 members met eligibility requirements and completed the promotional testing process, which also included a written exam and various scenarios to measure the candidate's ability to operate a fire apparatus. Based on the results of that testing and performance throughout his career, I'm here to recommend Scotty Sheehan for promotion to fire apparatus operator. Scotty began working for the city in September of 2011, and I think it's also fair to say that he's hit the ground running. He has served on the Employee Committee multiple years and has been instrumental in organizing the Toys for Tots Great Toy event. Also, during his 4.5 years, he has completed various courses and received numerous certifications as a Firefighter 1, Firefighter 2 hazmat technician, apparatus driver operator. He is also an emergency medical technician. He's completed fire inspector course. He is also a state fire instructor and has also recently completed certification for a fire officer. Joining Scotty this evening are his wife Laura and his children Jacob and Jordan. Again, Mayor and Commissioner, it is my honor to recommend Scotty Sheehan for promotion to fire apparatus operator.
Congratulations. Thank you so much. We look forward to your work. Any comments or discussion? Please call the roll.
Denning.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Wilkerson.
Yes. Congratulations again. Municipal Order 2016-90.
Municipal order approving the promotion of Jeremy D. Parikia to the position of Crew Supervisor 2 in the Parks and Recreation Department Golf Division.
So move.
Second.
Motion by Hill, second by Williams. Mr. DeFebo.
Thank you, Mayor. I would ask Brent Belcher to come forward and put before you his promotion for Crew Supervisor 2.
Good evening, Mayor, Commissioners, Mr. Febo, thank you, and congratulations on your
Oh,
award.
thanks.
Come to you tonight with the honor of a promotion. Jeremy Parikia, promoted to a Crew Supervisor 2 within the Golf Division. Jeremy's been with us. He started in 2009 as an irrigation and spray technician. Since that time, Jeremy has gained the needed pesticide license, turf grass knowledge. He graduated at Western, has that with him. And throughout this process, wanted to make sure, obviously we had to make have the credentials for the position, but we also wanted somebody with enthusiasm and energy for the job. Jeremy is that person. Proud to know that Jeremy will be leading our crew at Paul Walker and Riverview, and I believe Jeremy is here with his family. And short time, we had a resignation in April, and Jeremy's been serving as temporary in that role, and in that time, he's been already showed the vision that he has for those courses, and we're extremely excited to know where that vision takes us. So thank you for the time.
Thank you so much. We appreciate your work. Any other comments or discussion? Please call the roll.
Denning.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Wilkerson.
Yes. Municipal Order 2016-91.
Municipal order approving the probationary appointment of Robbie D. Hammock to the position of Staff Accountant in the Finance Department.
So move.
Second.
Motion by Hill, second by Williams. Mr. DeFebo.
Thank you, Mayor. We had 27 applicants for this position, 13 deemed to meet the minimum quals. We interviewed 6, and from that discernment process, we're proud to recommend for you Robbie D. Hammock. She has over 30 years' experience with WKU, and I think she will bring an element of professionalism and skill to the department. I believe Robbie is here.
There she is. Stand so everybody can see who you are. Congratulations. Any comments or questions? Please call the roll.
Denning.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Wilkerson.
Yes. Municipal Order 2016-92.
Municipal order approving the probationary appointment of Crystal D. Dower, excuse me if I mispronounced that, to the position of Communications Dispatcher in the Police Department.
So move.
Second.
Motion by Hill, second by Williams. Mr. DeFebo.
One of the more difficult positions in our organization is the position of communication dispatcher. Because of that difficulty, we have an open application period. Because of that, when we find a skillful person who we feel can do the job, we want to hire them. So we're here tonight to ask you to hire Crystal. We feel she has the requisite training and also has private sector customer service training. And Melissa and others feel that she would do an excellent job, so we recommend her for appointment. I believe she's here.
Return, Crystal. Congratulations. Any comments or questions? Please call the roll.
Denning.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Wilkerson.
Yes. Thank you so much. You're welcome to slip out if you want to. The next several municipal orders are either appointments or reappointments to various boards and commissions for the city. We appreciate their service and willingness to participate in community events, so we'll start with Municipal Order 2016-93.
Municipal order approving the appointment of Earl Kirby to the Bowling Green Warren County Military Liaison Board.
So move.
Second.
Motion by Hill, second by Williams. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Denning.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Wilkerson.
Yes. Municipal Order 2016-94.
Municipal order approving the reappointments of Ryan Dearbone and Jerry Wilder to the City of Bowling Green Code Enforcement and Nuisance Board.
So move.
Second.
Motion by Hill, second by Williams. Is there any discussion? Please call the roll.
Denning.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Wilkerson.
Yes. Municipal Order 2016-95.
Municipal order approving the reappointment of Elaine Smith Price to the City County Board of Adjustments.
So move.
Second.
Motion by Hill, second by Williams. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Denning.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Wilkerson.
Yes. Municipal Order 2016-96.
Municipal order approving the reappointment of Steve Snodgrass to the Bowling Green Municipal Utilities Board.
So move.
Second.
Motion by Hill and second by Williams. Any further discussion? Please call the roll.
Denning.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Wilkerson.
Yes. Municipal Order 2016-97.
Municipal order approving the reappointments of Johnston Boyd and Brian Louder to the Bowling Green Historic Preservation Board.
So move.
Second.
Motion by Hill, second by Denning. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Denning.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Wilkerson.
Yes. Municipal Order 2016-98.
Municipal order approving the reappointments of Mike Hughes and Dharma Shaw, and appointment of Leon Volkert to the Bowling Green Area Convention and Visitors Bureau.
So move.
Second.
Motion by Hill and second by Williams. Any discussion? Please call the roll.
Denning.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Wilkerson.
Yes. Municipal Order 2016-99.
Municipal order authorizing public safety software subscription services from N4 Public Sector Incorporated in the amount of $68,275.51 for fiscal year 2017.
So move.
Second.
Motion by Hill, second by Denning. Mr. DeFebo?
Thank you, Mayor. This is one of the backbone softwares that we use to drive our public safety divisions of the city. We're asking you to, again, renew the subscription we have with this company. It's a sole source. What's comforting to us, this year's cost is 11% lower because Lynn has eliminated unneeded modules and added those that we need. We recommend your approval.
Discussion? Please call the roll.
Denning.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Wilkerson.
Yes. Municipal Order 2016-100.
Municipal order approving, authorizing the continuation of a contract with J&F Janitorial Services Incorporated of Somerset, Kentucky for janitorial services in the amount of $211,060.
So move.
Second.
Motion by Hill, second by Williams. Mr. DeFebo?
Thank you, Mayor. We, for the most part, privatize our janitorial services in the city. We have a current three-year bid. That needs to be renewed every year, and we have a three-year bid, renewable each year. We need to slightly modify it this year to add the city care center, which is a good thing for employees, and we need to keep it clean.
Any comments or questions? Please call the roll.
Denning.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Wilkerson.
Yes. Municipal Order 2016-101.
Municipal order authorizing and accepting bid number 2016-45 for the purchase of a crime scene van for the police department from Gilly Hyde Ford of Glasgow, Kentucky in the amount of $33,265.
Second.
By Hill, second by Denning. Mr. DeFebo?
Thank you, Mayor. This procurement's about purchasing a crime scene van for the police department. We went out to bid. We had 3 bidders. Even with local preference, Gilly Hyde was the apparent winner of the bid. Chris Crow is here if you have any question, as well as Doug.
Comments or questions? Please call the roll.
Denning.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Wilkerson.
Yes. Municipal Order 2016-102.
Municipal order authorizing and accepting bid number 2016-48 for City Hall Annex Air Conditioner Replacement Project from Lyons Service Company of Bowling Green, Kentucky in the amount of $81,765.
So move.
Second.
Hill, second by Williams. Mr. DeFebo?
Thank you, Mayor. We discovered that one of our HVAC units at the annex was on its last legs, and I made a decision that it wasn't going to last through the summer. So we went out to to bid, and we're here tonight to ask you to approve a bid to Lion Service Company of Bowling Green to replace the air conditioning unit. We had another bidder, but Lions was the lowest.
Comments or questions? Please call the roll.
Denning.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Wilkerson.
Yes. Municipal Order 2016-103.
Municipal order authorizing payments to AT&T and Bowling Green Municipal Utilities for relocation of utilities for Small House Road Improvements Phase 1.
So move.
Second.
by Hill and second by Williams. Mr. DeFebo.
For our signature transportation project this year, we're working on Small House Road, as the commission knows. Part of the process is to acquire properties in which we have almost all that we need, as well as to start the process of relocating utilities. Melissa and others have been working with Gene to make that happen. We're here tonight to ask you to approve payments to AT&T and BGMU to move the requisite utilities so that we can have permission to do the work in the former areas. So Melissa's here if any questions.
Comments or questions? Roll.
Denning.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Wilkerson.
Yes. Municipal Order 2016-104.
Municipal order approving parks and recreation fees.
So move.
Second.
Motion by Hill and second by Williams. Mr. DeFebo.
Since Brent's recommending that you increase a fee, I'm going to ask him to come up and talk to you.
Throw him under the bus. Go right ahead, Mr.
There you
Belcher.
go.
It was Mr. Febo's idea, I'm just kidding.
It was.
No, thank you for your time. This is our annual presentation, or at least public acknowledgement of the fees and charge system that we have at Bowling Green Parks and Rec. 350 fees are in front of you on numerous sheets of a spreadsheet. With that, it is part, I believe, in a couple more bullet points of our agenda will be the budget, and this is part of that, actually, a prelude to the budget. Really, I would term this year's fees and charges a house cleaning measure. We do have 7 new fees to present to you. One of those would be in the fitness room. We want to try what we'll call more like a punch card system. Our software will allow this. It gets $25 for 10 visits. Person, if they're here for 2 months or whatever the case is, they'll have an opportunity, rather than doing a monthly fee, they can do a $25 pretty much and get 10 visits out of it. And it might be, we found that some people have requested that. We didn't have the availability to do that, so we feel like it'll serve the customers that way. The other 6 fees are associated with the youth and adult softball leagues that we are doing that were previously the Bowling Green Athletic Club, adult athletics. So this would be all under the umbrella of Bowling Green Parks and Rec. Same fee structure that the public was paying before, but it would be technically part of our department now and not to the BGA. Besides that, all the other adjustments are deletions, deleting of fees that were not used, and fees that felt like that some programs we hadn't been doing. And a case in point, one of the fees associated with our summer camp, summer fun camp, it's termed a weekly fee. The idea was to give parents the opportunity to, if they only needed our services for 1 week out of a given summer, they could pay for that for 1 week. But it actually was not used because all the parents, so we have 150 parents in that program, 150 children in that program, all of them doing for the entire month of June and the entire month of July, and nobody using it for just 1 week out of those 8-week period. Once again, not a used fee from our customers, from our citizens that are using it for the entire month. So we decided to eliminate from our fee structure because it wasn't being used. And the same way with all those, some of the others relate to actually programs that we either hadn't been doing, or decided to go a different direction, some of our staff and time. But I'd be happy to answer any questions that you may have, so the public understands that Parks and Rec brings in roughly about a third of the fees associated with our budget is through our fees and charges. Happy to answer any questions you may have about some of our fees. Hopefully the font was large enough for everybody to see. Tried to get it to where we could. And anyway, any questions you may have about our fees and charges, I'd be happy to answer them for you.
Comments or questions?
We do try to post these fees on our website too, right?
They are through our program booklets, our websites, all that, and of course, you come visit our fitness center, they'll be right there. Yes, sir, they'll be readily available to whomever. A lot of our fees associated with, if I can give a little commercial plug, rentals of shelters, of a park, all that sort of thing is there, and all that's online. And soon to be, just so you know, a big portion of these will be online through, currently you can't go online and reserve them, but in the near future you will be, through an online feature that'll allow you to do some of these things. So they'll be able to do some reservations and some registrations online in the near future, so we're excited about that.
Good.
Any comments or questions?
Good presentation, Little Brent.
and sweet.
Call the roll.
Denning.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Wilkerson.
Yes. I'll be moving item 18 to the end of the agenda. Go to the first reading of our budget ordinance, ordinance number BG 2016-18.
Ordinance adopting annual city budget. Ordinance adopting the City of Bowling Green, Kentucky annual operating budget for fiscal year beginning July 1, 2016 and ending June 30, 2017 by estimating revenues and appropriating funds for the operation of city government.
So move.
Sorry.
Tebow.
Thank you, Mayor. As the commission knows, we had a series of discussions about the budget. The good news for the taxpayers of our community is for the 14th straight year, there'll be no property tax increase, nor any increase in taxes in any way. We, over the last decade or so, have reduced our cost footprint and are now enjoying the benefits of a more robust economy, allowing us to take care of our citizens by providing additional funding for parts of the implementation of the master plan, as well as increased paving, stormwater, sidewalks, and doing a lot of things in capital equipment that we couldn't do in the past. I think it's a good budget, and I would ask you to approve it.
Questions? Great budget. Again, what the public is interested in at first is no tax increases.
May I add one more thing?
But you always have to have something to use that tax money for, and I think you've done very well in providing that service for us.
One of the things we changed this year is increasing our reserve for replacement from 20 to 25%, which will help us to prepare for the next rainy day, which we know will come because of the nature of the occupational license tax. So that was also included in this year's budget.
I'd like to just say thanks all the way down to every one of our city employees that over the past decade has been willing to step up and take on additional responsibilities as needed in order to allow us to keep from raising taxes. And that's a good thing. Thank you for the extra effort.
Anything else? Please call the roll.
On your behalf.
Denning.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Wilkerson.
Yes. First reading of ordinance BG 2016-19.
Ordinance relating to classification pay schedules. Ordinance amending the classification pay schedules G for general classified, S for protective sworn, D for department head management, and U for unclassified part-time employees, and authorizing pay increases for fiscal year 2017.
So move.
Second.
Motion by Hill, second by Williams.
One way we thank the employees is by paying them every year. We look at it as a contract, and they essentially provide us their services, including me, and the commission pays them for those services to the people. It's not a willy-nilly system. We actually have a science of doing that, and it's contained in this ordinance. Mike is here if you'd like a brief overview of it, or if you feel comfortable with what you received in your packet. We recommend your approval.
Comments or good? Well explained in our packet, so thank you very much. It's a good job. Any other comments? Please call the roll.
Denning.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Wilkerson.
Yes. And I'll be excusing myself from the next.
Municipal Order 2016-105.
Back to that page. Municipal order accepting award of bid for fiscal agent services related to Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act funding and authorizing the execution of the appropriate agreements.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Williams, second by Denning. Any discussion? Okay, please call the roll.
Denning.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
We will now recess until 5:30 when we will begin discussing the CSX Robinson Avenue.
Good job, Melinda.